It can be gentle. And it can be ferocious. A tune that's wild and free. It dances through the fields. And rustles through the trees. As an alpha energy source, wind is equally powerful as the sun, water and earth. The fight against fossil fuel usage around the world is heating up. Today we will be looking at another great alpha energy source that is being used. Yes. That invisible force in nature. According to U.S. Energy Information Administration (EIA), wind is caused by uneven heating of the Earth's surface by the sun. Because the Earth's surface is made up of different types of land and water masses, the Earth absorbs the sun's heat at different rates. One example of this uneven heating is the daily wind cycle. During the day, air above land heats up faster than air above water. Warm air above land expands and rises, and heavier, cooler air rushes in to take its place, creating wind. At night, the winds are reversed because air cools more rapidly over land than it does over water. So what exactly is happening around the world? According to the International Energy Agency, wind power will be the largest source of electricity generation in the world by 2050, providing around 26% of global electricity supply. It is currently playing a significant role to rid our heavy reliance on fossil fuel. Oh yes. A matter of fact, both private and government bodies around the world are investing millions, I mean billions, into this technology. But why? Maybe we have finally awakened to realize that fossil fuel is really bad for our environment. But first let us take a look at this natural energy source to understand more about it. It is brought about by wind turbines, and you may have seen some of them if you travel around, especially outside of the town areas. They are typically large towers with blades that rotate, which are used to convert the kinetic energy of the wind into mechanical energy. This mechanical energy is then used to drive a generator that produces electrical power. However, did you know that the use of wind energy dates back to ancient times? Yes, windmills were popular in Europe, where they were used for a variety of tasks such as pumping water, grinding flour, and sawing wood. However, with the advent of cheap and abundant fossil fuels, the use of wind energy declined in the mid-20th century, and it was not until the 1970s and 1980s, when concerns about the environment and the finite nature of fossil fuels grew, that the modern wind energy industry began to emerge. The modern development of wind energy as a renewable source of electricity really began in the late 19th century. The first electricity-generating wind turbine was built by a Scottish engineer named Charles Brush of Ohio, in 1887. And did you know that wind power is highly efficient and can generate electricity at a lower cost than many other forms of renewable energy? There are also a lot of benefits to be had from this source of energy. It's clean and produces no greenhouse gas emissions. Wind energy doesn't produce any carbon dioxide or other greenhouse gases, which means it's a clean and sustainable alternative to fossil fuels. It's renewable and abundant. Wind is an infinite source of energy that is constantly replenished by the sun. As a result, wind energy is a truly renewable energy source that will never run out. It's cost-effective. The cost of producing wind energy has decreased significantly in recent years, making it one of the most cost-effective forms of renewable energy available. It creates jobs and economic benefits. The wind energy industry creates jobs in manufacturing, installation, and maintenance, and it can also provide economic benefits to rural communities. According to the International Renewable Energy Agency, IRENA, the global wind energy sector employed an estimated 1.2 million people in 2020. May I tell you that a wind turbine engineer who services these wind towers can make upwards of $90,000 per year. Oh yes. Wind energy can reduce dependence on foreign oil and increase energy independence, which can help to strengthen national security. It helps to mitigate climate change. Wind energy can help to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate the effects of climate change, making it a critical component of efforts to address this global challenge. So by this you might be asking yourselves which countries are getting ahead in the race to maximize on free wind which is safe for our environment. Let's take a look at the list to see if your country is in the top 10. Let's do a drum roll. According to the Global Wind Energy Council, or GWEC, the top 10 countries in terms of installed wind power capacity as of the end of 2021 are 1. China, 2. United States, 3. Germany, 4. India, 5. Spain, 6. United Kingdom, 7. France, 8. Brazil, 9. Canada, 10. Australia. By the way, we hope you are not disappointed with the order or if your country did not make the list. Let us move along then to highlight some important points about few of these countries. China is the world's largest investor in wind energy, with the country accounting for almost half of all new wind power installations in 2020. The Chinese government has set ambitious targets for renewable energy development, including a goal of reaching 1,200 gigawatts of installed wind and solar capacity by 2030. The US is the second largest investor in wind energy, with a total installed capacity of over 120 gigawatts as of 2020. The US government offers a production tax credit to incentivize wind energy development, and many states have set their own renewable energy targets. Germany is a leader in wind energy development in Europe, with a total installed capacity of over 60 gigawatts as of 2020. The country has set a goal of reaching 65% renewable energy by 2030, and has implemented policies to support wind energy development, such as feed-in tariffs and auctions. India is rapidly expanding its wind energy sector, with a total installed capacity of over 38 gigawatts as of 2020. The country has set a target of achieving 450 gigawatts of renewable energy capacity by 2030, and has implemented policies to support wind energy development, such as a generation-based incentive and competitive auctions. The UK is a leader in offshore wind energy, with a total installed capacity of over 10 gigawatts as of 2020. The country has set a target of reaching net zero emissions by 2050 and has implemented policies to support wind energy development, such as contracts for difference and an offshore wind growth partnership. As a result of this growing interest in renewable energy from wind, the amount of money being invested varies from year to year, but according to the Global Wind Energy Council, or GWEC, it estimated that in 2021, the global investment was around $130 billion. The investment is expected to continue to grow as more countries and companies recognize the economic, environmental, and social benefits of wind energy. To make that point more valid, just take a look at a few of them that are being publicly traded. NextEra Energy, or NEE, which is a leading provider of renewable energy, including wind and solar. The company has a large portfolio of wind energy projects across the US, and is also involved in energy storage and transmission. NextEra Energy is listed on the New York Stock Exchange, or NYSE, and has a market capitalization of over $150 billion as of April 2023. Another one is Ørsted, which is a Danish company that is a global leader in offshore wind energy. The company has developed several large-scale wind projects in Europe and the US, and is also involved in energy storage and solar. Ørsted is listed on the Nasdaq Copenhagen and has a market capitalization of over $80 billion as of April 2023. Siemens Gamesa is a Spanish-German company that is a major player in the global wind energy market. The company develops, manufactures, and installs onshore and offshore wind turbines, and also provides maintenance and service for its turbines. Siemens Gamesa is listed on the OTC Pink market in the US and has a market capitalization of over $14 billion as of April 2023. So clearly, do you see what is happening? We strongly believe this movement will pick up momentum as it helps to drive various economies around the world. Without a doubt, the future of wind energy looks very promising. As the world continues to transition to a low-carbon economy, wind energy will play an increasingly important role in providing clean and affordable electricity. Join us next time. We will be looking at another great alpha. It can be calm, and it can be raging. Yes, you guessed it right, water. Take care until next time. Remember to take green actions with us today. Like, subscribe, share this video and turn on your notification bell to be alerted of new videos, as we take you on a journey exploring green.